Hello, I'm going to replace the Angel Eyes on a BMW 2009 328xi. Just wanted to help some people out because I've seen a lot of different videos when I went to replace my Angel Eyes on the front of the car, and a lot of them had removing the inside wheel well. On the 2009, you do not need to do that. So looking down inside, you can actually reach down and there's a little wire right here. You can pop that back by pulling it up, and you can pull the cover off, and it's a real simple cover. It's a little difficult to get out through the top, but you can just kind of let it go down inside like that. I've already removed the one on this side, and I'm going to walk over to the bench and I'm going to show you what I have. But it's a real simple electrical plug that just pulls right off. Now this is what comes out. Now it's not the easiest thing to get out. When you look at it, this actually fits into a socket and it will rotate. So when you pull it out on the front of the vehicle, you actually need to rotate it in a clockwise direction, and then it'll pop out. Electrical outlet comes out the back. And if you really want to save some money, this is about a $75 assembly from BMW. And I've not found it online anyplace else. But if you take a Dremel tool and you grind this out a little bit, you can pop that out. And then inside here, and don't touch the new bulb because they're halogen, but it's a quarter turn, it's a really simple bulb. And I bought these online on Amazon for $6 each. And it's a real simple bulb, and they're in a plastic package. And I got some nitrile gloves that I'm going to put on to reassemble this. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it's actually a pretty simple assembly, and I want to make it simple for some people. Now the other thing I did find when I was working on this is I followed the instructions from another YouTube video and took off the inner wheel well in order to get down and remove this, and that's how I found out it was going to be so easy on the 2009. What you do need to consider is there's not a lot of room on this vehicle. So trying to get a T15 Torx wrench, which is what removes the screws from the light, is too long and it'll hit the wheel well. So I just used a simple extension with the T15 Torx, which is a little bit shorter, and that'll get right in there. Now what I mean by that is the Torx screws get this set up real quick. Sorry about my camera here. These are the Torx screws, and each one goes inside. Now the nice thing about these is when we reassemble, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the screws in, and they kind of start, and I'm going to put a light piece of tape around there. And BMW is nice enough to put that those little arms on there to hold the screw in place, so when it goes inside you don't drop it down inside the wheel well. But those will back out, and make sure you don't drop them when you pull them out, and that'll remove the light. But this is going to be too long, so this being a little bit shorter is exactly what we need. Let's look at the driver's side real quick. It's a little bit tighter on the driver's side. If you want some more space, you can remove your air cleaner. A lot of fittings involved in removing that. But the same fitting, get the camera in there, same fitting down inside. We're going to reach down, pull up on that wire, and we'll be able to pull the cover off the Angel Eye and just kind of let that drop down inside in the middle. Hope this helps anybody out with the 2009, and I'll get this posted up, and it should be a lot easier than a lot of the other ones where you got to fully remove your inner wheel skirt and the front wheels.